The main question we get on social media is for us to recommend a good smartwatch for fitness, and that's actually a challenge. Either you get a good fitness watch that isn't smart, or a good smartwatch that does some fitness. Unless, of course, you go all out with the Polar M600. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and it's time for our review. Fitness has become the killer application for many smartwatches. This is about the only thing a smartphone won't do better than a watch, but the problem is that most solutions in the market are only decent solutions for fitness. Aside from the usual tracking, some are either too limited or just track the basics. Those of us that train seriously don't just want a decent fitness tracker. We need a product that's truly smart, and for those of us, there's the Polar M600. I've been testing the M600 for the last couple of weeks, and it has quickly become my weapon of choice at the gym or on the road. If you're wondering what makes the M600 so special, these are the top 5 reasons why I continuously drift to it. Number 1, it was designed to be beat up. The main problem with the basic smartwatch is that it's too fragile for a workout, and then the most popular fitness trackers are not designed to allow you to replace the bands, which is just an irony. The M600 was clearly designed to take a beating, with chrome accents protruding to protect the display. The side and front buttons are protected by the band, and you can actually replace the full band with different color options if you want. And this is also one of the few smartwatches out there with IPX8 rating, making it suitable even for swimming. The second reason is because it's very accurate. Polar pretty much invented the heart rate sensor 30 years ago, and by simple visual comparison, the heart rate sensor on the M600 is clearly more complete than everything else out there. The GPS on the M600 is also the quickest in locking my position. Usually fitness watches take forever to do this, and that's the main reason why they're always almost a quarter of a mile behind your average smartphone. But this is not a problem with the M600. And I also love the visual cue that you get whenever the device locks your position through the GPS. Number 3 is that it's a really good tool for training smart. The diet that I follow requires me to be able to calculate the intensity of my workouts in order to define the amount of protein and carb that I should intake. The main problem with the standard fitness smartwatch is that all you get is information on the amount of calories you burned. Polar is probably one of the few or only platforms I've seen that provides you with train zone information. The M600 provides instant data on your wrist to help you determine if you're burning fat or improving your physical condition. So this actually allows you to keep yourself in check while you're training. Once your training is done, Polar Flow kicks in with detailed information of what you did and how you performed. And since your performance is synced with the cloud, it doesn't really matter if you unpair the M600 and pair it with another phone. All your information and even your training settings are transferred to that next smartphone. The fourth reason, it's crazy customizable. My biggest complaint with your standard fitness watch is that it can only track certain activities, and then many companies just abandon their devices with few to little or none software updates. Through Polar Flow, you can virtually add the most complete list of workouts to track that I've seen in the business. You can also customize these depending on your needs and keep up to 20 different workouts to track on your watch at a time. You can later glance on how your day has been, matching the information from both your average daily activity and your training. The fifth and most important, hey, this is a smartwatch the rest of the time. I can't say that the M600 was really designed to be my first pick of a watch that I'd wear every day, but the cool thing is that you actually can. Running on Android Wear offers the benefits of a standard smartwatch, with full notification support, access to your favorite applications, music synchronization for whenever you want to use the watch as a music player whenever you're running, etc. The watch face has this really cool trick where it tells you gradually as you're achieving your fitness goal. And for the rest of the time, you can actually switch it up because, again, it all depends on the Google ecosystem. Overall, I must say that this is the first Android Wear fitness watch that I could recommend. This is not your standard fitness watch, but truly one of the most complete products that I've tested this year. From smart training to the flexibility of Android Wear, the Polar M600 is probably the only smartwatch you need. Folks, just like this video, make sure you also catch our first impressions of the Polar M600 linked in the description. And while you're at it, make sure you follow us on social media and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.